stream. This is account of Monte Fisto. Once again with some more Breath of Fire. This is probably going to be a bit of a weird stream. I am on call. Which stream is not weird? No, I'm on call for work, unfortunately, again. Meaning they can call me and demand I do stupid shit at any moment. And one of them is someone that I thought I was going to be doing work for. In fact, I was planning on doing like this stream at like maybe like 4 or 5 p.m. And then just going from that right into a Final Fantasy 16 stream. But the one dude's just not fucking responding at all. It's one of those things where you really need like holiday weekend time to do this, right? You need this done right now. It's like some rich dude's personal fucking computer who's like owns a major location at a major fucking beach town an hour away. But like it's not an emergency, like I can guarantee you just from hearing the background story, it's not a fucking emergency. But it's like, alright, well, you know, you basically after hours can fucking weekend rate, so, you know, if he wants to. But like I'm not getting in my car driving an hour down, like fighting beach traffic. Holy shit, on Memorial Day weekend. Fuck that, and just get there like, hey, are you there? You know, just, no, I'm getting a confirmation before I'm like getting in my car. Fix the computer, Fisto. But it's a holiday weekend. Fix the damn computer. Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with it as much if it like, yeah, we get holiday rates, like the company does, but like I don't really get shit. Like I get paid hourly, and I can maybe take that hours I work off of like a, you know, like leave work early someday during the week. But my fucking schedule is packed like a week and a half in advance. So trying to find time to like jump into that is a little bit excessive. Capcom fighting jam, huh? Let's jump it over to this one there. That's a lot more comfy. But yeah, it's like you get a little bit of a pay bump, and for the weekend in general, just for being on call, and then you know, you take hours off of shit. Like if I work an hour, you know, today, hypothetically, I could like hypothetically go home Friday an hour early, hypothetically. My schedule is fucking packed, so hypothetically, shove that up your ass. There's also no bonus, so yeah, no, little fucking resentment, just a little bit. You know how it is. I don't really get holiday breaks either. I work in the hospital, so that would make sense. Yeah, it's a little fucked. I don't know. I think our company bends over backwards a little bit too far for our clients, but good luck convincing anyone that. I know there's kind of like I don't know. Do I really get in politics? Work politics on stream? Probably not. But anyway, let's dive into some Breath of Fire. But just a heads up, it might be a weird stream because I might need to peace out at any moment. But let's get some grinding out of the way, baby. Once again, not really grinding. Is it really grinding? Swapping mics now.
But I would say it's not grinding. Because I'm not like walking back and forth. To me, that's grinding. Grinding is like, I cannot get any further because I'm too low level, and I have to walk back and forth, rolling for random encounters over and over again to try to be able to clear this next hurdle. And if a game's balanced right, that should not be a problem, so long as if you're exploring and grabbing stuff and just fighting the battles that come your way. Let me blow my nose. But in some cases, the reason why you're over-leveled is because the encounter rate is astronomical, and I want to say that's happening here, but I don't really feel too over-leveled. I think I might be a little bit. I got a little baby Layla on the bed with me. She ate half of her breakfast. I wish she ate all of it. Jesus fucking Christ. My God. One of those things where, I don't know, maybe I should just buy her like a sack of fucking McDonald's. I mean, she'll fucking kill that real quick. I can guarantee it. Once again, this game I think was localized and published by Squaresoft, but it's not a Squaresoft game. It is, in fact, a Capcom game. I'm like blowing my nose repeatedly. Bear with me for a sec here. Also had to have my phone in my peripheral because noise canceling headphones and all that good stuff. Yeah, I was looking up the general state of the series, Breath of Fire. Apparently, like, Breath of Fire 6 might have been Japanese exclusive, and there might have been a Breath of Fire 7, which was Japanese exclusive in a mobile gacha game. But I think some people seem to like 5 for the PS2, although it's, I feel like that's a less popular of opinion. But 3 and 4 seem to be pretty popular. So we're leading with Bo, just so in case I see a animal, we can execute it on the spot. But last time we went to the woods. We went to the woods, recruited Bo after fighting our way through a dungeon. After fighting our way through another dungeon to get Nina. And we're still trying to get to the next continent, I think. We're trying to get a boat, but we need, like, the river to be running for these guys to, like, lower the drawbridge for me or some shit. I think it's something like that. But we found the real mayor. I guess there's a fake one. Do we have to kill that guy? I don't know. No, I think we ran into him. I think he, like, followed us into the forest. I think that was the insinuation. Dark dragons destroy the bridge to the port south of town. Move easily in the woods with Bo leading the group. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, but you pretty much want Bo leading the group then. Dragon sent a double of the chief to cause trouble. How you doing, Rayla? Fucking enough of my goddamn problems. How you doing, dude? Huh. Well, that sucks that you don't sell Marble 3. Fuck me in the asshole. Goddamn. Doing alright, slept in, pooped, had a coffee, gotcha. I had to poop, I have my coffee here. Yeah, just all of it. There we are, you know, like $13,000 fucking dollars. Not a problem, you know. Yeah, I'm still playing Slay the Spire while shitting, and that's like just a really, really bad fucking idea. I have cleared Ascension 5 with every single character. There's 20 Ascension levels. Phenomenal game, but like way too fucking addicting. And this, like me getting it on my phone was a bad idea. Try not to get over caffeinated on Sundays because I have work on Mondays. Gotcha. I'm guessing you're working Memorial Day as well then. Seen a stone robot to the north? Yes, I have. A double of the chief. That crazy plan almost worked. That's the same sprite as you, asshole, I think. Double of the chief. That crazy plan almost worked. Like the copy-paste text dialogues. Stone robot can move the rock. Look for the robot's secret in Agua. Is that the floating island? Okay, so I have to go back to the previous continent then? God damn, alright, some backtracking. Like in the sniper rifle in Metal Gear Solid 1. Agua is close to Romero. Ask Romero Chief about it. Alright, so I guess we're fucking trekking. I guess maybe we can buy some Marble 3 then. Yeah, there's like a dungeon. Top of the waterfall, and then there's the robot. Yep, early in the mornings, this Saturdays or whatever. Had a little coffee for Conference 11 night. Probably why I was willing to go later. Gotcha. I appreciate it, I really do. Yeah, so we need a bridge south over that river to get to the next continent. I guess we're going back to where we found Nina. Now we can go through forests. It's a bit of a fucking ass pain. Shit, no. There's no, like, item town in here? Like, item shop? There's just an equipment store. Alright, well, let's, continue traveling, then. I feel like if it wasn't for the colors and the sound, I feel like this game would not be as fondly remembered. Once again, when it comes to Breath of Fire, I seem to really like 3 and 4, but there's quite a few people I saw on that like 1 and 2. What is the deal with this one? I gotta like really remember that. That's not there for no reason. There we are, level 10 bow. Good. I just remember in Mother 1, the NES, where every time you get a new like party member, they're level 1. That game is hard as shit. So anytime you get a new party member, instead of like a yay, new party member, it's more of like, oh fuck. It gets you literally have to grind. This is what I was talking about just now. Or sometimes you legit have to grind. That game is grindy. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 are grindy. I'd even say 3 is a bit grindy. 6 at the end is fucking grindy. We could go there. We just go through the forest here, right? Hey, look at that. I guess we can fully travel the whole world, though, of, like, where we were initially. There might have been more shit at the very beginning. Get over here. Fuck. I don't know what this is, but let's go down into it. Wait, what? I'm trying to remember what this might have been for. It seems familiar. No, this was the tunnel from underneath the, no, from next to the bird people castle that leads you into Romero. Now that we have Bo, we don't have to go through here. So we've been in the tunnel. This. Don't gotta fuck with this. This is the hour of the zombies. Oh wait, now there's zombies here. The wizard's potion turned the dead into zombies. Oh wait, that guy's a zombie. Okay. Maybe didn't notice their blue complexion earlier. Or maybe I was just here when it was like late night, but I thought I stopped the zombies, right? Maybe I didn't. Maybe they couldn't program it. Who knows? Oh, Layla dog. She is so cute when she stretches. He's like, ooh, I am the werewolf. Oh, Layla, you're so cute, girl. Hold up, I must pet dog. Oh, I'm like playing with one hand right now. You know, pacing-wise, this game also kind of reminds me a bit of Earthbound, now that I think of it. Zombies have eaten our animals. I fear we'll be next. Water from the spring in the southwest cave will make you feel better. You know about Agua? The chief said something about the goddess. A couple sold items like the water jar. It will hold vast amounts of water. Yeah, so that means that this, it's kind of weird then, the, time mechanic. Sometimes it'll be night, but it won't be 100% night. It'll be like 80% dusk. But I'll count as daytime. Where's the zombies? I'll tell you about Agua. I thought he did, dude. The wizard's potion has tainted the soil. Now zombies run free. Zombies have eaten our animals. I fear we'll be next. I guess we saved the girls from the wizard, but we didn't reverse the zombie shit. Something called the cleansing water that might have the soil. Save the soil. Water from the spring in the southwest cave will make you feel better. I thought we were like done this plot line. I guess not. I guess all the bird people wanted was just to kill the fucking wizard. Oh, Layla. What is she doing? Why is this hole here? I mean, we can step into the end. How did they get here with all the zombies around? This is Romero. Karma's to the west and Agua's to the north. Southwest cave, water, we need a jar. And I still can't buy those Marble 3s. Can you really only buy them from the first, like, couple towns? If so, that's crazy. I'll buy more acorns. I mean, they're really, really useful. Save, go in the hole, and then I guess we're solving the zombie problem. I thought we were trying to solve the water rock problem in Robot Land. We're doing a whole bunch of shit at the same time. We'd live here secretly. There's quite a few of us. What a mess. These jars are out of order and the map is missing. We already got... And that's still locked. So we have 2 locked doors. I have written down where they are. So whenever we get like a thief man in our party, we should be able to unlock those. Unless we get like some sort of key or something. Oh, that's interesting. You have to leave from the from like the other side of the town. So it's kind of like forces you to go through the town at least once. That's neat. So that's the town of Agua. Okay. Battle music vaguely reminds me of F-Zero. Fucking phenomenal game, seriously. That's the Wizard's Tower. Well, before we like go into one area or another, I want to like make sure I got the lay of the land. That's the cave with the jar. the pony jar. We need to get that pony jar. For the good of the land. Bear with me real quick. Again, this is one of the reasons why I hate yeah, but this is why I hate being on call. It's like my attention's going to be split. And like you can't really relax on a weekend if your attention's split, you know? It's kind of fucked up. Goddamn. Fucking hate my allergies as well. Real rough. Alright, continuing on. Yeah, okay. We got the spring here. Yeah, we couldn't go up through there. Yeah. This is the path to the bird town. It's kind of interesting how it shows the rivers to the east, but not the rivers here. That's kind of lame, honestly. Well, if I'm here anyway, might as well go back to buy like a fuck ton of marbles. That's gonna be like a rare item, even though it really shouldn't be. Hey, bird meat, fuck yeah. We take one meat. The white meat, we left the dark meat. I think there's anything here. I guess there's that little beach there. Gotta remember beach by starting town. You didn't even need to kill the fucking deer. It'll just have a fucking heart attack. Wait for him to be right on that square. Or not. Yeah, hunting could be a little bit better in this game. My understanding, that's something that's like out online looking at it, is two people think the strengths of Breath of Fire are better, but the kind of shittier aspects of Breath of Fire are even worse. Apparently the Encounter Rain 2 is even worse. Which whoa, that's crazy. I actually can't even imagine. There's the town we leveled, the one across the river there. I think there's a fucking item shop here. Hopefully there is. It is one of the towns that we're... Oh wow, they fixed it up! The fuck? Alright, and they're having a fucking CS or some shit. Jesus Christ. Imagine there are autists who think you have to grind in these games. Yeah. You have to be a level fucking 30 by this point in the game. I mean, come on, guys. I'm curious about checking out the other town, honestly. This is Camlan. Oh, did they change the name too? What the fuck? I guess the other town was pretty fucked up. I guess start all over again, huh? I think that improves wisdom. Oh god, seriously, dude. Alright, impromptu break, but this should take, I don't know, maybe like 5 minutes, maybe 10. This one at least shouldn't be too bad. Alright, and we're back. Sorry about that. Once again, I think that was a good estimate, like 5-10 minutes. Had to send a fucking email to self. Hopefully, people from this and the fucking ticket that I can throw some time in. Alright, and let me pet dog real quick. She also needs it, but we have the wisdom potion, so that's gonna end up going to Nina. Oh, Layla's a good dog. She's just way too bony and needs to eat more. I mean, I could buy Layla a sack at McDonald's and just, take her outside while she eats and just wait like an hour to make sure she doesn't throw up. I mean, it would be calories, which that's all. I just want her to have calories. Just like some strangers like broke into your house while you're sleeping and just stare at you and leave. Perfectly normal. Did we check out some of these other places? Kind of forgot where we were even at. And can we open these, I wonder? Nope, only the big ass fucking dressers. I have to come back here during the day as well. I mean, I guess you can just sleep at the inn. It's probably the best way to do it. I think Dragon Quest worked the same way, where it's kind of best to show up to town at night the first time, so that way you can check out the town, sleep at the inn, check it out during the day. And live peaceful now, all because of Poopy. Good. I do my best. Hope you motherfuckers like the fucking inside house sound. Makes you wonder if these jackasses tested the game. Like, hey, when you go to town, you go in and out of houses a lot. Are you sure we don't want to just have the one town theme? No. God, no. I like Nanai, but this village is also a good place to live. Oh, Marble 1. Is that like a shittier version of Marble 3 or a better version? Relax and have a good time. We can live peaceful now because of Poopy. The two chicks are probably asleep. We'll talk to him anyway because Tism demands it. Got Proton A, whatever the fuck that is. Oh, what's good, Gable? How you doing, man? Your attack power will increase temporarily when you use this item. Gotcha. Okay. That shit. Our inventory is looking meaty. I feel like we should be fine on inventory. Hopefully that's not naive of me to say. I did look online out of curiosity. I want to say we're like a fifth through the game, which is crazy. I mean, I guess, yeah, we have our 3 party members now. So that feels about right. We are now at a point where I have no clue what we're doing. They only sell Marble 3s at the beginning of the game. They might actually do some fucked up shit like that. Like they're like, yeah, it's more of a way to get by early on. It's like, yeah, but let me buy those items now that I know how useful they are. No. You ever playing the Breath of Fires, Gable? Also, what kind of shit you playing now that you are completely... I'm assuming completely done with. Trails, Legend of Heroes. Played Breath of Fire 3. Yeah, that's what a couple of people were saying in chat. They, I saw a couple of people play 3 or 4. I think I saw anyone who played both 3 and 4. Oh, they cleaned up the castle too, Jesus. Look how sick these fuckers are. And look how much easier it is to check out this place. Now they cleaned up all the fucked up garbage in the way. It's a new palette as well. It's kind of fascinating, honestly, that after the a little bit of a time jump of doing other shit, this place is like completely different. Still playing Lunar 1 Remaster. You own all of them, just never got to any of them. Sitting collecting dust. What, Lunar or like all the original Breath of Fires? Like OG hardware, huh? It's crazy. Yeah, so far, this game is, good music, very colorful. It's Capcom, maybe the auto battle's fast, but yeah, the encounter rate is like, it is pretty wicked. At first I was like, yeah, it's not that high, and at first it's not. But then it just keeps going. And you're like, alright. Point made. The king believes in your strength. He knows that you'll defeat the ZOG. Goofy, we're having this celebration to wish you a successful journey. The siesta, because everyone's fucking asleep in town. Fire 1 and 2 on Game Boy Advance, 3 and 4 on PSP. I didn't even know 3 and 4 were on PSP unless you're talking about like a cracked version with all the fucking old PlayStation 1 games, which is pretty sick. Yeah, 4 on PlayStation 1, PSP, 5 on PS2 is what I own. I was just talking in the beginning of the stream that some people seem to really like 5, apparently. Apparently 5's not that bad, but then yeah, 6 is like Japan only and pretty bad, and then there's like the mobile game, which I guess would be 7, and that one is a mobile game and it's trash. It's ranked 42, 16, 44. I could improve her strengths, have her not be as fucking wretched, or have him slap asses. I guess I'd rather have him slap asses. Oh, that's agility. See the confusion. 5 is loved by the Souls people. Yeah, Daddy, punch me harder, make me lose. That does make sense. Alright, now we're checking out this town during the day. Nice siesta. Camel on your titties, bitch. Relax and have a good time. This statue is a gift from the king. Okay, maybe when we come back here, it'll be a statue of me. Relax and have a good time. The restoration of the kingdom is almost complete. I guess I would want to come back here later and see, like, the statues done and shit like that. I'm assuming no one's in the houses a bit. But yeah, so far Breath of Fire 1, I was saying, is it reminds you of equal parts like Phantasy Star 2 and like maybe Dragon Quest 4. And then, like, a little bit of its own thing. So it does feel a bit dated for 1993 in terms of design, but still, I don't know, it's comfy so far. I'm enjoying it. I just want to make sure we're not fucking missing anything. God damn. But yeah, I guess in town they just sleep. That's all they do. Alright, in the castle, I'm just gonna assume the castle is the castle at any point in time. Okay. Save again, and then head to the first town and hope and pray that they sell Marble 3. Yeah, it's something that, like, my god, I'm sure people who play this game probably just grind in the beginning for money just to, like, have a full stack inventory of Marble 3 if they're only sold at the first town for a limited time. That's a little fucked. Bear with me real quick. I would most likely, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, the Marble 3s, they're, like, really cheap. They cause no encounters for, like, 100 seconds, 100 steps or some shit like that. And no other shops in the game sold them except the very first one. But you wouldn't really know that on a casual playthrough. Hey, could, like, the neighboring town help, these guys, please? We got to go beyond the ocean. We get a free arrest right here. There we go. Yeah, only right here. It's weird. Like, very bizarre. It's extraordinarily cheap, too. So, I mean, I guess we're just gonna be buying as many as we can. I know, you got more food, baby girl. You want more food? You got more food? No need to help them. They're beyond helping. Best with them out of their misery. Yeah, apparently, like, the first town, you know, spoilers. Well, I mean, this is the first town, but, like, the one we were just in that was destroyed. They were all originally from the original town across the river that was, like, now occupied by, like, the evil KKK. And, you know, think like Vichy France or some shit. Like, you know, yeah, it was just occupied. There's still, like, people in that town, but we completely leveled the fucking thing. Then when we got back to this other town, they're like, oh, yes, can't make an omelet without breaking eggs. It's sad, but a hero must do these things sometimes. I'm like, all right, well, yeah, many civilians were killed. But yeah, so that's all that remains over there. Completely decimated. It actually had a pretty good shop, too. That's why I'm, you know, sad about it. Marble 3s do we get? Yeah, quite a few. Got this inventory, just looking at it, fucking gives me PTSD. Jesus. Oh man, Final Fantasy had a sword system. I forget when they introduced that, but I don't think it was that late of an introduction. I really don't. Again, I don't mean to suck off Final Fantasy as much, but they did do like a lot right very early on. You gotta give them credit. Alright, shoot that deer in the face with my Glock. So yeah, the auto battle system is really, really quick. But the encounter rate is outlandish. Apparently Breath of Fire 2 is more insane. But all the same... Go get the water pop from here. You do, but that's okay. We all have a game to compare to until they slapped you and put out Final Fantasy 13. I was talking about Final Fantasy 13 recently. It's been a little bit, since I was able to bitch to you about Final Fantasy 13, but I've been playing it a little bit to work on my Final Fantasy series script. And, like, I'm not just being an asshole about it. It really is... You mash the A button for, like, most of the encounters. Just to auto-battle. But you could say that's what I'm doing here, and I would say you're right, but, like, you know, one is from 2010. This is from 1993, you know what I mean? It's... it's a little bit, And also, you know, it's not a giant hallway, so there's that going for it, too. Take the dank herb. But also, I just got to the part where you're, like, fucking... working on your weapons and shit, and it's just, you know, you use the fucking monster loot in 13, and it's this convoluted system. How am I enjoying Final Fantasy 16? I think it's a good game, I really do. Now, is it making me fucking blow jizz out my dick? Nah, not really. But, no, it's good, it's solid. Solid combat, it's fun, just hacking, slashing, killing shit. Nice hat. Nice hat, douchebag, is the full name of that hat. Let's see. Okay, everyone can equip shit. But, yeah, the plot is intriguing. We kind of got to the point in Final Fantasy 16 where the first, like, one or two, like, plot revelations were made, kind of like the hanging questions from the very, very beginning of, like, the prologue. So those are answered. The answers were, I wouldn't say super obvious, but they were kind of obvious. It's one of those things where, like, huh, is that it? Is that it? Like, okay, so that is it. Now what does that mean? And that's kind of the questions we're trying to solve now in 16. Is we've now confirmed the answers of the prologue, but now we're trying to understand the ramifications of that moving forward. It's yeah, it's neat. It's a neat little story. I'd like to have there's towns. I like where you can buy stuff and upgrade stuff. It's not like super fucking deep, but it's definitely fairly significant compared to 13 and 15. 15 had some of that, but it was always just like kind of like a food truck, but they sell equipment. It was kind of fucking weird in 15. 15 in general is just kind of weird. Right, nice hat is worse than the wolf hat. Gotcha. Magic goes down 1, defense goes up 1. Agility drops by 2, so I think we actually want the bandana. The nice hat might actually be a piece of shit. Yep, the nice hat's a piece of shit. Nice hat, douchebag. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. So far, it's like... I want to say we're like a third through it, but then there's also the DLC, which I do think you should count it as part of the game. Speaking of which, I'm working through the DLC in 15. I'll talk about that in a second as well. But like, being like a third through the main game. It's a nice piece of shit at least. With a nice hat, yeah, maybe it'll go for a little bit if we sell it. Right now, I have 16. I would have it be below Final Fantasy 4, because that's classic. It's classic Final Fantasy. So my top 6 are 9, 5, 6, 10, 7, and 4. That's the top 6. 16 would be somewhere just underneath that. I don't know if it would be underneath 3 or 11, but I think I would definitely have it above 8. I know 8 is still classic Final Fantasy, But Final Fantasy VIII is like really, 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 really fucking weird. And that's me ranking it now, but it's very much supposed to be a like cinematic experience, a la something like Metal Gear Solid like 2. That's kind of what I compare the cutscene length and cutscene pacing to, is Metal Gear Solid 2. So I feel like it kind of has to be a game that you complete all the way through before you give it a fair shake, because I feel like the story is supposed to be like, oh, you know, I can't fucking believe it. Something like that. Like verb. At least it's higher than Final Fantasy 13. Well, Final Fantasy 13 is like absolute bottom barrel. But if you were to like the plot on like point, if you were to chart it, right? Final Fantasy 12 was a not new low for the series, that would be 2, but like it's pretty low, at least for me personally. But I might be being unfair towards 12. And 13 was even worse. Like it was like worse. That was the low point of the series period. 15 was significantly better than 13. I feel like a lot of people don't give 15 credit for that. They're like, yeah, that was the bar, and it's like, oh, well, you know, you're giving them credit for passing a low bar. It's like, yeah, but still, considering its development history, it is kind of impressive that game was as good as it was. But yes, if it was better and didn't have all of its flaws and wasn't retarded in planning, that would be like probably a top 7 game in the series, dude. I really do think at its core there's a lot of really good ideas in 15. And then with 16 better than that, I feel like it is showing an upward trend for the franchise. I'm not going to be a doomer prick like some motherfuckers are towards Final Fantasy, and I still want to play the 7 Remake trilogy. What's warp do? Can't use this right now. I was wondering if, like, maybe I can warp out of the battle, but no. Can't use it in battle. All right. Whatever the fuck it does. Maybe I can warp between towns. Maybe I can warp between towns, bro. Would have been nice if Final Fantasy 15 was actually finished their DLC. Yes, that's another. You know, Final Fantasy 15, you can go all day of like all the different ways it could have been better, and there are a million ways to get better with that fucking game. If they finished all the DLCs that they were the stories they were trying to tell, if they somehow had, I think a big one is if they had the Insomnia invasion be early-ish and actually happen in the game, and have you like, you know, maybe you hear that, oh, Insomnia's invade, and then you rush back while it's still in go, and you're like going through the fucking city, and it's fucking crazy. And then you meet one of the captains of King's Guard, or whatever the fuck they're called, and they're like, no, you need to get out of here right now, you asshole. You know, like, everyone's dying. And, like, you know, you're kind of forced to flee with it before you're even able to see, you know, King Regis get assassinated. And then that would have been so cool. And clearly they were going to do that in the original Final Fantasy, was it Versus 13, whatever the fuck it's called? That was, like, a significant part of that teaser trailer. And then having the side quests be better and involve, like, the lore where they could actually build on the world and summons and, yeah, fucking group of people trying to cure people. And rogue Kingsglaive members. Now that the kingdom is done. What the fuck are these? What am I looking at? A me blob. Just go for it. I need to check my fucking mail again. I hate being on call, dude. I really do. It's like you can't go all in focusing on one thing. Oh, alright, dick. Alright, that's one. Alright, let's try a basic flare on a me blob. Nina, if you can try to hold that one, see if that works. You know, Poopy's in the red, but he's got like 40 more HP. I think it's actually fine. Oh wow, he actually got paralyzed. Nice. Well, go all in on that one then. Wait, I thought he was paralyzed. What the fuck? It's only one turn? What a useless spell. It's even rare that it hits and doesn't work on bosses. It's one of the reasons I played Phantasy Star 4 the way I did, is because like I want to fucking use all the status elements and they just like never fucking work. For those guys, I might use some of those stronger spells, honestly. Yeah, Gabe, what are some Final Fantasy games that you do like, though, baby? I thought it said paralyzed, it's just the name of the skill. No, it paralyzed them for one round. I think it did work. The sprite stopped working, and I think it tells you if it doesn't do anything. So you do get, like, a little, like, you know, blurb, like, hey, didn't work. I think it did work. But it only worked for one round. Firestone, alright. Yeah, no, definitely not fucking worth it. Because I could just have Nina, like, buff a homie. Yeah, 16's going good, though. But I will say, because 16 is very much like a... you know, yes, the combat's fun. And honestly, I kind of enjoy running around the fields, killing shit, looking for goodies. And going around town talking to people. I think the, like, yes, the action is kind of focal. I think even more focal than that is the story. I think it kind of goes like the Metal Gear Solid route of storytelling, which is, you know, you play through like a section or two, and then you get like a cutscene with a bunch of revelations, and then kind of rinse, recycle, repeat. Which isn't bad if the gameplay's fun and the story is good, and I would argue both are. But it does make streaming a kind of a catch-22, because like, if you have any want to play it on your own, that is a game you would want to play on your own. You wouldn't want to watch a stream of it. Because then you're kind of like taking away the spoiler aspects of it, you know what I mean? Take a teardrop. Then we're looking for a stairway up to get those. Final Fantasy 10 and back is what I like of Final Fantasy. One Square thought, we can't make a good turn-based game. I stopped caring for the series and went to Dragon Quest. Tried 13, regretted it. 12, and well regretted as well. Yeah, 12 I found boring. 13 I didn't like. 15, I had a surprisingly good time. I thought I was going to hate 15, and I didn't. The only thing I hate about 15 is what it could have been. That hurts, because I'm like, man, I liked it. It could have been so much better. It could have been so much better. Holy shit. But I'm enjoying 11, though, honestly. I know a lot of people don't do MMOs, but I think if you did an MMO, I think the surprising thing to me about 11, at least, and I'm sure 14 is probably leagues and bounds better, for the record. What's surprising to me about 11 is if you played like Final Fantasy 4 and you thought like, all right, every conversation, every plot point, everything has to do with Cecil and Kane and, you know, the party, right? What would it be like for all of the other people kind of going through and living in this world? That is Final Fantasy 11. Final Fantasy 11 is, there's no, like, you know, character where the whole fucking game's plot revolves around them. It's just, it's a group civilization scaled war story. And it's very interesting to, like, live in. Granted, 11 has a lot of flaws. Now I want anyone to think that I'm saying 11 doesn't have flaws, because holy shit. It definitely fucking does. Some of this water will make you healthier and stronger. Alright, so we need a pot, though. Do I find a pot in this fucking place? I know they mentioned something about getting a pot. And we need a pot of this water to cure their shit. Maybe we're gonna get it right here. Bronze hat. Pick an apple. Good, good. It's got the bronze hat. Can you wear a bronze hat? Yes, everything stayed... No, actually the wolf hat's better. Mixed feelings with both Final Fantasy 11 and 14 overall. I think they are both really good, but they both have pretty glaring flaws. Yeah, no, I agree. But if you just are looking for that let me explore, kind of bite into the lore, kind of really check out everything the game has to offer, explore, live in the shit, see what the plot's about, also hang out with homies all the while. It's good, and you can also make the argument of, like, well, Final Fantasy at its core is a group of people getting together to go out and save the world. Final Fantasy 11 is, well, what if it was that, but instead of just a group of party members you control, you are one of the party members, and the other party members are your friends. I don't know, it's a novel concept, it really is. And it works surprisingly well. I don't think they should do any more MMOs ever. And I'm also already as much as I'm enjoying 16, I don't want to see them do more like this is God of War with Metal Gear Solid 2 cutscenes. I'm already kind of like good on that. Like I like that they've done it. I'm like, it's neat. Don't do it again. Same thing with the MMOs. I like the MMOs. Don't do it again, please. Please, God, please. I would argue that Final Fantasy is a good series. It's a series has more bad games than good. That's a shit series. Yeah, I'll agree. I think the fact that you absolutely need a guy for Final Fantasy 11 really hurts it. Yes, I appreciate the exploration and the fact that you need to work to get what you need. It's a very immersive game in that sense. Yes. The issue, I mean, that's one of the issues with 11, and it's like, I get that that's what they were going for, of like a, hey, you guys have to work together to figure out, but I've said this before, over the years, that has gone to... Here, come on, kill. I might want to have Bo just fucking use a nuke spell on these fuckers. Final Fantasy 11 is pretty convoluted that you need a guide. Hi, Gable. Have you not seen any of my Final Fantasy 11 streams? Oh no, what's good, Amerisharts? How you doing? So Final Fantasy 11, hi, Gable, is designed in a way where, in order to figure out what you need to do next, you need multiple groups of people to go out and figure it out. There's no waypoints. You might get a description in the menu of what your next quest is and like what you need to do. But in order to like trigger the cutscene or find out like where the item is you need to get, or to figure out like just any of that, you would need a group of people to get together and be like, all right, I'll check over here, you check over here, you guys check over there. All right, and like everyone in like the town fucking shouting chat, the town shout chat is like, hey, you know, I found this over here. Oh, did you find this over here? Like, so from what I heard of Final Fantasy XI at launch, it was a very like unique experience. And I mean, it's kind of like Dark Souls a little bit, where Dark Souls people will leave like the explanations of like, hey, there's a treasure chest over here. Hey, watch out up ahead. There's a fucking dude who's gonna rape you. To the point where I really think that the guys from FromSoft were really, really, really big MMO guys from back in the day. Or like, you know, Western RPGs in general. But the issue there, though, is while that was really cool when Final Fantasy XI was at its height, even though it would have taken way longer. If we played Final Fantasy XI when it's new, it would have taken us so much fucking longer to get through this shit. Pretty much that methodology breaks down into forum posts, right? People are then gonna go be making forums. There's probably like AOL chat rooms and like forums where people were like, oh yeah, for this next expansion, here's kind of the ideas of what to do. This is kind of what you want to do for this mission. Oh, if you're at this level and you really want to get good experience, you're gonna pretty much have to grind here, right? Which that goes into guides, and then that goes into wikis. So now the Final Fantasy XI experience is wikis and guides. Even if you like, if you need help and you want to like talk to people in town, you can do so. But a lot of them are gonna be like, yeah, check the wiki though, bro. That's like, I can explain to you what you want, but that would be through memory, and you're probably better off just looking on the wiki. So it's got. So that is a significant issue of 11 now, and that's why whenever I hear people talk about like, oh, I can't wait for Square to eventually make an offline version of Final Fantasy XI. Before I played Final Fantasy XI, I would have been like, oh yeah, that would be great. Then everyone could experience Final Fantasy XI. No, you would not experience Final Fantasy XI. That is absolutely not Final Fantasy XI. And also, an offline version of Final Fantasy XI would be so bad. Dude, that would be wretched. That would be awful. That would be so fucking bad. It would feel so dead and so empty, and you would need a guide for everything. You would have to rework the entire system. And considering the scale of Final Fantasy XI, and Final Fantasy XI's scale is psychotic. It is a fucking big game. That would be such an undertaking. We're not seeing it, and honestly, I don't think people would want to see it. If you want to experience Final Fantasy XI, you need to play with homies on the reg. Scheduled nights, baby, and before they shut down the servers. The clock is ticking. Final Fantasy XIV's issues too accessible. Let's see. Like, you don't need a guide for anything, but the problem is that there's no challenge for casual content. The games are really huge maps. There are only pieces from one part of the story to the next. Final Fantasy XI was new, didn't have any teleportation. You had to traverse everywhere on foot, airships. Oh god. No, cancel. Don't turn on the shield. What the fuck? Yeah, you'd be traveling regularly. You wouldn't have the experience boosts. You would still have to be like working with people to like figure out everything you needed to do, which would have been immersive and cool, but would have taken a really long time. That's kind of the point of it, is to take a really long time. Zombies have eaten our animals. I fear we'll be next. If they made an offline version, it would be remade from the ground up. Yeah, and I really don't think it'd be worth the undertaking. I think Final Fantasy XI is a game you need to play now while it's alive, but it's not worth playing unless you have someone to play with. The old woman goes out at night with all these zombies around. Water from the spring in the southwest cave will make you feel better. So I found the water. I know how to get to it. A couple sold items like water jar. Will hold vast amounts of water. Where do I get it? Maybe I have to go to Agua first. I thought we had to go to Agua to get the device to power up the robot. Yeah, Mirror Shirts, you were asking if I ever came back at night and if there were zombies. I was here initially when it was nighttime, and there weren't full of zombies yet. Now it is. So when we were here before, it was just to kill the wizard for the bird people, so that way we could free the bitches. That was it. Which is weird, but it is what it is. But yeah, so those are my thoughts on Final Fantasy XI, Gable. It is a good game. It's very immersive, but like it has glaring flaws, and you have to play it a very particular way. But like you kind of get what you put into it. You know what I mean? Where's the zombies? I'll tell you about Agua. I would love to. I don't know where this fucking pot is. Despite the Zombo. Yeah. Yeah, where do I get this fucking pot? I know where the water is. I know where the fucking pot is. I mean, there's more shit to check out, naturally, but man. I went down here already. Let's go in the inn, save, and continue our way. It's the town of George Romero? Yes. It's the town of John Romero, actually. Common misconception. George Romero was that, like, jackass who worked for id Software. John Romero was the guy that used to make all those zombie movies. Just the idea of going up to John Romero with, like, fucking DVD of like Night of the Living Dead. And him having to explain to you that you're retarded while you look retarded. He's like, look, it's the wrong guy. You sure, kid? Sure, I'll sign it for you. And him a copy of Doom 3 to sign. Shit, there's did one of you guys post that recently, or was that something that someone else posted? Because I was laughing at that. I forgot where I saw that already. I think it was in the Discord. Yeah, okay. We gotta figure out how to get this fucking pot. Maybe in Bird Village? The fuck? Oh god, I hope I don't need to use a guide. We will be level maxed by the time we find where this fucking water pot is. We need to find the water pot to get the water in the cave that we're just in order to cure the zombies, to get them to tell us how to get into Agua. And then in the town of Agua, we can get the thing to power up the robot, to move the stone, to give water to the river, so that way the people in the river town can build the bridge, so that way we can get to the next town. I think that's where we're at. And I don't think I need a flowchart, not yet, but if we get one more layer added to this shit, my god. I heard Lufia got pretty rough with that as well. Of like, you gotta do A to do B to do C to do D to do E to do F to do G. It's like, what the fuck, man? Why? And we have another well over here. Double check here. And I don't know what this fucker's deal is, but let's try to shoot some crazy shit on him. Oh, I also have the warp spell. I should see what the fuck that does. Great one was someone handing Jack Nicholson a Dark Knight Joker design. Did Jack Nicholson laugh at? Jack Nicholson marks me as a man who has a sense of humor. Maybe I'm wrong there. You need a guide for this game. My 20-year-old self is going to point and laugh at you. Got about a bit halfway before I went to play something else. Oh, this game. Okay, so you did play this one. You just never finished it. Are we in trouble here? This It's like I'm starting to fucking realize this be fucked up. Alright, Bo. No. Fuck, Okay, here's my hang up, right? AP is ability points. AB is auto battle. That shit is fucking wrecking my brain. Alright, let's see what cold does. I feel like you just want to spam Bo's best shit, honestly. Wow! Wow! He had enough of my shit. Alright, so this is like, don't go too far in the wrong direction. Oh my fucking lord. That was incredible. He was like, alright. That was just 1% of my total power. Let me show you what 2% looks like. I didn't realize I was fighting fucking Frieza, bro. Holy shit. Let's go to Birdtown Village real quick. Shit, I don't fucking know. Taste the power of the Zog. Oh god, my credit score, no! Let's see, the face of Jack Nicholson express, hey look asshole, but it was smoking, so I assume any actor interaction would have been a little sour, yeah. Jack Nicholson also strikes me as the man who would be smoking at all times of the day. Whoa, motherfucker, get over here. Wanna get over here. Layla, you got food, girl. What are you doing? I might just say fucking just buy Layla like a sack of fucking McDonald's. Layla, what is she doing? Yeah, Sonic got banned again. I saw that actually. Alright, it looks like Layla just puked again. Good. Alright. God damn it. Well, guys, let's take another 5-minute break here. It's gonna be one of those fucking streams. Yeah, we can pause recording. Alright, we back again. Sorry about that, guys. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's see here. But yes, in the sign, I think, you know, I don't even think this is Chinese, by the way. I mean, the central shit is Chinese, but the top is like, I think, Thai. Maybe it's like Cambodian or some shit. Yeah, one of those, you know, Southeast Asian countries. I guess Thailand would make sense, right? They still do some like Chinese a little bit. I got stuck staring at the Vor inflation dino. Oh yeah, no, it's fun. I like Google searching that kind of stuff. It's entertaining. I love it. I love when I type in like scalies and turn off safe search while trying to make a thumbnail, and then I'm like, oh God, no. God, no. Why? Please, no. Stop. I think I have to like go back for that. It's like the idea of no shitting everywhere. Like there's a problem with that? Who is shitting everywhere? Not like just all over the place, you know? I don't think we've ever been here during nighttime, honestly. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Just one of those fucking days where it's like between Layla's upset stomach and then fucking being on a call. I know, it just sucks when you have like a day off, but your like attention has to be split. Like you can't get I can't let myself get completely lost in any one thing. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. It's upsetting. It was Poopy's bravery that saved Nina. I mean, it really was Poopy's bravery that saved Nina, guys. It was a beautiful thing. Yeah, the only clue I have is that they're like, you know, oh, a couple had a jar that they were selling. It's like, alright, that fucking really narrows it down, bitch. Enjoy searching on a 621. We found the real reason why you aren't interested in rants. Also, does the dog have Giardia? And if so, can I report to you to CPS? I don't know what Giardia is. I don't know what's wrong with her. Since the day I got her, she's had like a really fucking weak stomach. But like, you know, it might have been like one vomit every fucking like 2 weeks, you know? Now it's a lot. It's a lot now, and I mean, she's very fucking bony. I've tried getting her various forms of dry food. Then like she just refused to eat dry food anymore. Tried with canned food. She was doing a lot better with that for a while, and now it's like that's deteriorated as well. Starting to eat less and less of that. And yeah, I don't fucking know, man. I think for tonight I might try to just like cook up some fucking rice and maybe like a sweet potato. Maybe some blueberries, see how the fuck she does with those. Thank you for all that you've done. But the issue is like she needs to put on weight, you know what I mean? Like she's getting fucking bony, like real bony. And like, you know, if it's my food, she has a huge fucking appetite. And, you know, like she'll still throw up, you know what I mean? Like there's two sides to that equation. One is I need to get her to eat a bunch, and two is I need her to not throw it up. And I can get her food that she'll be absolutely down to eat, but she'll more than likely throw that up, more likely than anything else. Because I guess it's heavier or something, I don't fucking know. And also there's the issue of the throwing up, where if I give her, like, the crazier food I give her, the less fun that is to clean up. I don't know, it's rough. He already has an intestinal parasite that gives dogs and homos the shits. Interesting. H3 adopted a dog that had Giardia. Jesus Christ. And crazy bread tubers create a narrative and call CPS on the clients having kids crawling in dog shit. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm fairly certain she does not have that. But yeah, I don't know. I've taken her to the vet many times, and they're like, dude, they're never able to figure it out. And it's just another fucking bill to pay. You know what I mean? Where after a while, it's like, all right, fuck it. No more. Like, you can only pay so many, like, $300 or $400 vet bills that, like, accomplish nothing before you're like, okay, it's not working. Yeah, I don't mean to bitch about, like, my situation. I really don't. It's, man. It's when I take, like, vacation days off to try to relax and I can't. It's, you know. It breaks me a little bit. Let's be real here. Oh wait, can we buy a chainmail for that dickhead? We can, and it might be really good. Magic actually goes up, and defense, and agility. Wow, really? With chainmail. Alright. Why does suede armor suck so bad? You think chainmail would weigh you down more than suede? I don't know. Call me retarded, whatever. And we can sell the bronze hat, get some money back. And we'll put that right in the bank. This is S will sell. Oh, they sell Marble 3s here too. It's a little bit more expensive, but they sell them here. Alright, might as well fucking buy a couple. Just to have them, you know? But I'll mental note, they sell them here in the town of Winlan. I'm remembering some of the names a little bit. Dog poop story has cemented iDubbbz's current level of rape status, as he was simping for crazy CPS scholars. It's a shame that, like, iDubbbz with a target as easy as, like, Hassan and H3 just couldn't do it, because he himself is also a fucking mess. This is Winlan, alright. What if we stay at the end? Wait, I don't even have money to stay at the end. I just put all my money away. I need a pot to carry this fucking water. That's kind of where I'm stuck at. Oh, look at that! Fuck yeah! Alright, it's also really cheap. Oh, that's great. Where's our fate is in your hands. And honestly, this is a free heal, too. Alright, so the town of Drogon, Camlon, Winlan, Romero, and Tantar. I mean, we could go back to Tantar and see if they got a fucking pot for me. We didn't fully check out Winlan. Also, this bitch almost has 100 MP, which is pretty good, or AP in this one. Crazy. Well, we have the ability to warp between towns, which is honestly phenomenal, especially if we're on a fetch quest anyway. But the downside is that this really fucking sucks. And I have no fucking clue where this pot is. My only clue is that a couple has it, which, bro, that's not a clue. Someone has it. Very neat. Take that to the fucking bank. I don't think anyone here will tell me where the fuck it is. We are the clan of the wings, as adults who can turn into birds. Hope you guys like the first like couple seconds of every song in this game. That's a flaw, is having a house theme. A couple has it. A couple has it. A couple has it. Motherfucker, dude. Yeah, and I mean, we already went to the castle and talked to them, so it's like, there's nothing here. Let's go back to Tantar then. I mean... I could try talking to everyone again in Romero at night and during the day. Go to scan, find one in the south. Dark dragons block the river, got it. Sometimes there's people in the end. Yeah, my way is gonna talk to the chief of Tantar. He might have something for me, I don't fucking know. Dark dragons will give the water back to us for our treasure. We don't want to give in, but the neighboring village is suffering too. Bring us our treasure, it gives us strength. They're very clever to hide in the forest of despair. Yeah, we dealt with that already. God damn, I am like fucking lost here. Holy shit. I thought the chief wasn't acting like himself. Once again, I'll see how long it takes me to figure it out without a guide, but I mean, my god. There's gonna be a limit. I'll just have to keep checking fucking email. Yeah, so if I'm like a little on edge, I don't feel like I'm coming off as that edgy, but I am like mentally just like, oh man, I'm a little bit strained today. But like, other than streaming, it would just be like me sitting, staring at the phone in resentment. So, might as well do something, right? The saw can knock down a tree in a single blow. Although I am playing some other stuff in my own time. I was saying I'm doing Call of Duty 4. What was it? What was that one? Modern Warfare 1. Playing on hard mode. I just got through a fucking absolute nightmare level. That was probably the like most pain in the ass level I ever played in a first-person shooter, honestly. Those where you're like, you got snipers and you're in like Pripyat and you're trying to fucking hold off by a Ferris wheel long enough for a helicopter to come pick you up, and just you and like some wounded jackass. I don't know if any of you guys played any of the Call of Duty games, but man, you guys know which level I'm talking about. That one is fucking nightmarish. Stone robot to the north. I feel like I just talked to these guys though earlier in the stream. For the robot's secret in Agua. Okay, so then you go to Agua, you go through the forest. You can't go to Agua, but you go to the nearer town. Ask the Romero chief about it. He'll tell me the secret of Agua if I find the fucking pot. So, I mean, logic would say the clue I need is in Romero, which I think I talked to the fucking clue there. And didn't really help me much. That's a save right here. Alright, we'll do another lap in Romero during the day and one at night and like really try to fucking see. Purchase potions contain the soil, now zombies run free. Something called the cleansing water that might not save the soil. Karma is west of here, Agua's to the north. A couple sold items like the wind jar. The water jar. It will hold vast amounts of water. A couple sold... I mean, there's an old elderly couple that hang out here during the graveyard. I inspect their graves? I wish that bitch would give me fucking, like, some better fucking clues than that. A couple sold it. A couple sold it. And an old woman goes out at night with all these zombies around. Maybe that's my clues. Come out here during nighttime. Fucking try. Maybe I had to talk to her during the day for the, for that, like, event flag to trigger, and then, yeah. Alright. I think you just actually wait. I don't think it's, like, by step. I think you just wait. I'd rather not get more random encounters, but then again, we could see if we can spawn some animals to hunt. And it might be like they want money for it. If I can do this without having to go to a bank, that'd be nice. I feel like I would have liked this on the Super Nintendo. I really would back in the day, but it is grindy, and this part in particular is kind of horseshit. All right, what constitutes its nighttime? Right now, probably constitutes as nighttime. All right, dickheads. anything in the item store? Are you a couple that sells the item jar? No. I'm looking for a pony jar, please. Someone. I need this pony jar. I mean, that's a couple right there. I mean, I feel like I talked to them multiple times. They've never said shit about... It's the hour of the zombies. You want the water... I probably did have to talk to the one girl during the day first. I want the water jar to clean the soil. My zombie husband will go away. I must leave now. The cleansing water will restore the village. I'll miss you, but if you insist. She just wants that rigor mortis cock. Yeah, it's kind of bullshit that... I fucking hate that when you know what to do, but you have to do something else in order to trigger something for then the thing you knew what to do already to actually do what you expected it to do. The cleansing water is in the cave to the west. Use the water jar under here. Alright, Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking took long enough, god damn. Yay! I got some dank herb too. Why even give me the herb, honestly? It's like, yeah, here you go, the consolation prize. It's cute though, I mean, yeah, I appreciate it, game. I wonder if I could take on that one crazy-ass demon wizard to the west. Just like go all out with spells. I wonder how much XP I would get from that. Probably not worth it. Let's continue doing what we know what to do. Stick with what you know. Yeah, I'll do that for Layla tonight, though. Like, make some, fucking rice and... Make some rice for her. Maybe cook up a sweet potato. They should probably, like, be ready around the same time. Wait, actually... So Fry is a Thunderbolt, okay, and that's honestly worth it if it kills in one shot. Yeah, I guess the frustrating thing is I don't think it's like anything like I'm feeding her. I feel like she just has a weak stomach and throwing up, so it's like I could be like swapping from food type to food type to food type. It's not even necessarily the food, just whatever her body's doing at that moment just won't allow her to fucking eat. Lame. Wow, that's really fucked up. But all the same, she does seem to do better with, like, you know, cooked natural food over anything else. So I'll try and make some of that for her tonight, see how she does. Oh wait, let me heal actually. It's like I'm trying to use items more, but I mean, like, why bother when magic is free? So if it ever gets too insane, we can just swap over to something else. Which way is it? Is it this way? Nope, it was up. It'd be cool if there's like warp out items. That was one thing that was like really cool with. Yeah, I think Earthbound had something like that as well, with like an instant leave dungeon item. You need to like go set it up again though every time you use it. I think it was something like that. Like you use it once, then you'd have to like go back to the town where like the inventors or like the ants of the inventors would sell it to you or some stupid shit. Or the mice of the inventors. No, in Pokemon, it was just like, yeah, have an escape rope, and then you just use the escape rope and get the fuck out of the dungeon. I think it was kind of expensive though, but like, that was fucking awesome. Now which way was it through here? I think this was it? Yeah. Water jar fills with water. You receive the cleansing water. Oh, hurries to Romero. Oh, thank God! Thank God! Oh, I was not expecting that level of nicety. Oh, sprinkles the water. It's a little bit. Yay! The cleansing water purified the soil. Thank you, warrior. Use this tablet to enter Agua. Also, here's some herbs and like potions and shit. Yeah, herb, yeah. I'm starting to guess it. Yeah, antidote, herb, cure, and $900. Anytime the game gives you a key item, it's like, also, here's an herb. It's like when you order pizza and you get a coupon for your next order. It's like, alright, really neat. We're all very fond of the old woman. I'd like to give you something. It's the water jar. Are you serious? Hey, I'd like to give you something. Here's the water jar. You can keep it. It's like, thanks. Oh, Layla, what are you doing, girl? Feeling better? Aww. Get some food later. Alright, that's what you want. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see here. The zombies are history, what a relief. Zombies are history, what a relief. A boss guards the key in Agua. That's a fourth wall breaking. Hey, you have to fight a boss. We're all very fond of the old woman. You know about Agua? The chief said something about the goddess. This is Romero, Carmen's west of here, yada yada yada. What are you doing, girl? Yeah, I mean, we can rest, why not? Why is this hole here? Okay, we'll check that out when we're about to leave for the, check out what this sounds like at nighttime now that everything's been solved. Yeah, I always hate that in old games when you like criticize something. It's like, yeah, then there's the part with the fucking the water jar. It's kind of convoluted. People are like, oh well, I was able to figure it out like fucking decades ago. It's like, yeah, when you're playing this all fucking day. That was like your weekend game. Yeah, you figured it out, but like it's still a flaw. But yeah, I mean, you bitch about, but you just use a guide. It's like, yeah, well, that's my point, is you shouldn't need to use a guide. I don't know. I feel like it's a legit complaint. When a game gets too, like, opaque or convoluted. Boss guard's the key in Agua. We're all very fond of the old woman. You wish to tell me your story? Yes. Your journey has been recorded. Good luck. Good. Alright, let's go through the hole, then we'll check out the town at night, and I guess we'll go on to Agua. Because there's still the question of this locked door where we can get a bunch of treasure. Yeah, you don't have to live here anymore. The zombie... I like to think they're in this essentially the bomb shelter. They've been in here for years. It's like, no, the zombie fucking apocalypse has been solved. We're all fine. Please come home. We need you. I could check that shit out at night. I'll do so on the way back. I'm proud of the younger self. Didn't even take a day and I figured it out. Well, I didn't either, to be fair. It just took me way longer than it should have. I thought I could have figured out nowadays and would look for a guide just to get it over with. Yeah. Well, the issue is, once again, like, I was talking to the right NPC at night, and then I talked to the NPC during the day that you need to talk to first in order for the NPC at night to move the grave for you. So I talked to the old woman at night, nothing happened, and I talked to the woman during the day who's like, oh yeah, a couple has it. It's like, alright, well, where? I talked to everyone at night. It's like, it just, by chance of having, like, talked to everyone at night first in Romero. You know what I mean? That fucked me over. Instead of just you talk to the woman and they move the grave for you. That's the way they should have done it. Man, this was straight out Lunar. The fucking floating continent, floating magic town. This is a dungeon? The fuck? It's locked. Oh, can't break wall. Can any of you guys break wall? For you, can you break wall? Alright, so I guess we're gonna get another homie that can break walls. So we'll get a door unlocky homie and a wall breaky homie. Let me make a note of that real quick, so that way we know later on. Stream scratch. Locked door and breakable wall in Agua basement entrance. Here we go. Alright, let's continue on. Doesn't seem to be any random encounters, but every time I say that, then we get into a random encounter. So, you know, my luck holds true. You can set your watch to that shit, bro. See what I mean? Where like this game kind of equates to just mashing A to get through battles. That's why I really, as I get older, I do not mind action RPGs at all, and I'm finding I'm like preferring them. Now, not every battle is like mash A to get through. But then I also hate when it's like I was saying with some, we'll use the term some, Atlas games, where every single encounter is just like, alright, they're blue, use the red attack. They're red, use the blue attack. Honestly, I don't mind, like, timing attack puzzles. Like, I don't mind, like, Paper Mario, Mario RPG. I feel like whenever I move on to Legend of Dragoon, I'm going to enjoy it a lot more. And I said before, I didn't mind, that was the one thing I liked about the Trails game I played, Trails in the Sky, was I actually liked the combat. I thought the combat was actually like, oh, this is pretty fucking neat. Take life 2, okay. It was just that my issue with Trails was literally everything else. Which is weird, because I see people who really, really like the story of Trails in the Sky was just like, yeah, I thought the fucking combat was way too slow in Trails. I'm like, that's the one thing I liked. Look up by 1, neat. And we're moving up there in the levels. I mean, we better be moving up there in the levels, not much we're fighting. In my opinion, the combat just is better and more breakable. I love feeling OP in all the fights. And I feel like I did decent. I was just playing on normal. Although, like, I guess my issue with difficulty sliders in JRPGs. And I was mentioning this when I was playing Final Fantasy 16, because there's a difficulty option there for action mode or story mode. Story mode is you are a retarded baby and you want to just, like, close your eyes and mash A and then just watch every cutscene. But then there's also equipable items that make it so you, like, auto-dodge everything on top of that, or, like, ones that make it so you just have to hold one button to have it be everyone you just attack perfectly. And I don't know. I feel like JRPGs should not have that as an option. Like, if you can see the end credits, you just should not be allowed to see the end credits. Like, fuck you. Kind of like how old games did that. Like, when you buy the game, you're not guaranteed to be able to get to the end. But then, conversely, though, then there's, like, the hard mode for JRPGs, and usually the hard mode equates to just everything is worse and more grindy. Because you just fight more, and then you overcome the same shit that you were already able to overcome. And I'm just, like, left scratching my fucking head. I guess with Neo and Falcom games, it's not fully the case, because with Neo and Falcom games, they have the whole, like, soft cap. I guess it's kind of a hard cap, right? Where enemies give less and less experience the higher level you are until it, like, eventually fades out. You take the sun hat. Is that for the bitches, I'm assuming? Defense power 12, helm, poopy and bow. Literally everyone but the bitches. Gotcha. Alright, what does the sun hat do? Magic goes down, agility goes down, defense goes up. So I might want that on poopy. Because bow kind of needs his magic. Yeah, that just literally just lowers his magic. And lowers his agility. It just straight up shittier. Yeah, I've said this before. What an interesting character where he's an archer and kind of like your ranger, tracker, hunter character, but he's also your mage. Bow's interesting. Hey, don't tempt me to do 10,000 fights at 1 XP each just to gain 1 level. I'll do it. You're a sick fuck. Right here, wear a sun hat. I like to think that Poopy now looks like, what was it? What was fucking, goddammit, how do I forget these names? Fucking Marlon Brando, there we are. I like to think that Poopy looks like Marlon Brando in Island of Dr. Moreau. Great movie, and by great I mean really, really, really fucking surreal. I don't know, I guess it wasn't a bad movie, but it's just a really weird movie, but then again, that's kind of what it's going for, but at the end of the day, it's still a really weird movie. It's like, I could, like, upload on Discord, like, an image of, like a film of just me taking a shit up close. And, you know, you guys would be like, wow, that's really disgusting, and I'm uncomfortable that you showed me it, and I'll be like, well, I was trying to go for, like, a disgusting, uncomfortable piece of art. And then you would be like, well, bravo? Good job? Congratulations? Oh, an iron shield. We finally got a shield. We haven't found a shield upgrade in a while. Does she even use a shield? She does. She can equip that one. Alright, so she's like a light shield character. Magic goes down once again. Once again, Poopy doesn't use magic. Agility drops, which is fine. I think that's his turn order, honestly. I think that's all agility is. I think Fate, which is luck, I think that's your critical hit rate. Gauntlet lowers defense. Raises agility. Not really worth it. And he's using the bow, so he can't use the shield. Also, we're almost in the 100 HP range for shit. Just realized that. Is anyone at 100? No, we're really close. Same thing for MP for Nina. Yeah, so that's how I would describe Breath of Fire so far. It's comfy, but kind of fucking dated. Like, it's 1993, but it's playing like, I think, Phantasy Star 2, which was that 89 or 90? And Dragon Quest 4, which I also forget if it was 89 or 90. But yeah, it plays like a game from like 4 years prior. But it just has the aesthetics of a mid-Super Nintendo game, which I think the aesthetics really, really help it. It does a couple things unique, like giving you a huge inventory with a fuck ton of items. And then a very quick auto battle system. And then also being able to do shit on the overworld. Like, it does a couple things unique to it. Alright, so that's gonna increase defense by 10, lower agility by 2, that's fine. It'll be tanky. And you could say, like, well, it doesn't have to be just attack, attack, attack. You're the one choosing auto battle. It's like, well, yeah, there's a lot of encounters I'm going to choose an auto battle, but also, with all three characters attacking once, I end the battle. So you're not going to use magic. You're just not. I guess later on we get a key, so you can just immediately go right to the end here. Neat. Acorn, nice. want to say we go over there. Yeah, and then we get the treasure, and then we go back, and then we go to the right. Okay. It's pretty straightforward. What's up, girl? You feeling alright? Yeah? Also, the game is very generous of giving you, like, really good equipment and dungeons, which is always my, like, pet peeve I have, where the games... When games give you equipment from, like, 2 towns ago, it's like, why the fuck would I have not upgraded by now? Alright, agility goes down by 1. Defense goes up by 3. Yeah, like, turn order is, like, neat and all, but... Where they have stats, I mean, they're gonna move anyway, right? Bracelet. Yeah, it's just throwing equipment at me at this point. Let's see here. God damn, I almost have a full inventory. That's crazy. Not marble 3s, but I kind of want a lot of marble 3s. Alright, Nina can equip the bracelet. Agility drops yet again. Defense goes up by 2, though. I guess you do want a defensive healer. Probably also want a healer that moves fast, too, in mid-lane, but... I guess I'd rather have a slow healer than a dead healer. Alright, so wall over there. Can't go through there. Go to the right. I guess we can use an herb or something. Do you have any other stacks of herbs? No. For every 1 herb I use, the game gives me like 4. It does not want me to die. Once again, very forgiving game. It's just a lot of fucking battles, though. I guess if you wanted to run from all these battles, you'd be fine, but might as well just fucking end it with all the herbs it gives you, you know? Keep that XP and gold game going. I feel like when we get to the next town and there's shit to buy, I'm just gonna fucking clear them out. We got, what, like 16, 17,000 in the bank? And however much we have on hand. Close to 20,000. Crazy. Alright. What we got here? I'm the boss that guards the key. Very on the nose. I like it. You want to test your strength? Alright, let's test our strength. Alright, Bo, if you want to do the honors here. Alright, this is kind of fucking weird. So you have, like, Cold Frost, which I guess is, like, weak spell, like, medium level. Like, low level, medium level cold. Then you have Spark and Fry and Flare and Flame, but they're, like, crossed. that fucking drives me nuts. So let's start with a Frost. Let's see how that fucks up the Wisp. Nina, if you want to attack up one Poopy. And we could also use a Firestone or a Dark Kiss. Oh, whoa, not an auto. Oh, man, this is gonna fuck me up, bro. I'm telling you, like, A, B, I think A, P. And that fucks me up. Because it doesn't say, like, auto, it says A, B. But, like, AP is, like, magic in this game. And that, dude, that fucking annihilates me. Holy shit. Got Cura. Just cure yourself. ET drop. We can try that Dark Kiss. Yeah, it's gonna miss every time. Alright, fucking Poopy's just gonna attack. So let's try Fry, see how that works. Let's fortify Poopy. Poopy, you just attack. Nice, okay. Yeah, it's really nice. Can you, like, fuck off with that? So, I noticed that, Poopy's taking less damage. Does magic... I guess maybe that is based off of, do a spark. So, then we can fortify, Bo over there. See if he takes less damage. I think so. It's not much, but it's a little bit. Maybe it's just my imagination, though. Fortify yourself. Yeah, we'll have Poopy use a herb on Bo. Let's see how this works. So everyone's petrified. I'm not sure if that stacks or not. Maybe it does. They named him Poopy. Gives me a chuckle when he says his name. Oh, absolutely. I mean, you have 4 fucking name slots like it's Final Fantasy 1. Once again, it feels, the game feels dated in a lot of ways. It does also have a lot of charm. Which probably is why I kind of compare it to Phantasy Star 2 quite a bit. Alright, doing that then, let's do an attack up on Bo. Nice, I like when it's the counter. The counter is pretty nice to see. Everyone's fucking armor boosted up. See, I feel like if I... yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it does fucking stack. It might be worth trying to see if we can. Because if Fortify stacks, then Attack Up would definitely stack. So let's see if that, like, if he starts doing astronomical damage. I feel like it's about the same. I can do it one more time. Just to be sure. I know that one boss was using like a shit ton of that. Yeah, okay, I don't think it stacks. We have attack up, we have fortify. Get agility up, one poopy. Try to luck up him as well. And we'll use an acorn. Why not? Goddamn, there's so much health from just like the basic bitch-ass herb. Once again, a very forgiving game. Yeah, I don't mind. And we could see if we can hold the fucking boss. I don't think we can, but we can try it. So far, we have had no luck with it. Like, oh, it'd be too fucking powerful if you could use sass helmets on bosses. It's like, yeah, well, Final Fantasy has done it for fucking years. It's, yeah, makes for really interesting boss fights. Just saying. Alright, you're, really flap a cure on bow. Oh wow, he didn't even have a second form, or, you know, second wind, whatever you want to call it in this game. He reaches level 14, sick. Zombie 1, alright. That cures it? No, because we already can cure zombie. Is it cast zombie? Well done, Poopy, you deserve the key. Search this pillar. Is that the second of the keys we need? Got 2 of the Dragon Balls. Got the E key and the King key, whatever. Got 2 keys, is the point. It's like Final Fantasy 2 in that it just stays right in your inventory the whole time. Good. Healing when you meet a boss in Trails game, it's vulnerable to instant death and procs one of your attacks since you forgot you had that. Additional effect on your attack is fun. Doesn't happen often, but funny if it does. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is it's, I know in Final Fantasy 2 we were casting Frog on bosses, and that was pretty fun when it worked. But yeah, speaking of Final Fantasy 2, I was gonna say you keep all your fucking shit in here. But yeah, the battle system in Trails in the Sky was the one thing that I really liked about it. What am I doing here? Use the acorn pop up. Not a big deal. Yeah, I don't even need to fucking use the shit. It'd be nice if there's an option to just sort this shit automatically, man. That's just kind of rough. Hey, we're only like 2.5 hours in the stream, dude. It felt like a long time considering I had to like stop for fucking customer calls and shit. Wait, I didn't just use it, really? You can operate the stone robot. Really? But it's not the key here. Here I need door lock to get power, superpower. Weird. Alright, I mean, I have it written down that there's locked doors here, so whenever we're able to open this shit up, cool, but man, that's a pain in the ass to have to go back through here again. So again, Final Fantasy 1 had that, but in Final Fantasy 1 it was like relegated to the very beginning of the game. Like after you do the whole, was it the Dark Elf quest? While you're still in that like inland sea on the one continent, then you just go back to like the previous like 2-3 towns and use the key. Assuming you remember where the locked doors were, and then you get a bunch of free shit. Oh god, really? Where are we on this one? I think this is the fastest way. Yeah, make sure that you see all this fucking treasure that you can, I guess, get later. Alright, now with that, we can just warp directly there. I mean, I guess we can warp to, Drogan. Get a free heal. Fuck it, why not? And warp to Tantar. Welcome to the adventure of Bo, since Ryu will never ever, or Poopy I should say, never ever lead the story. Lead the party, rather. So, it's like every game is kind of like a retelling of a similar story where you play as a blue-haired main character named Ryu, but it's not really the same Ryu. It kind of is. I guess you could try to read into it that it is, but it's not really. I think I understand that right. The world is always slightly different. And a winged girl, both are always in the game. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, well, I mean, could continue further into the stone robot. I guess let's do so. What time is it? It's almost 4. I don't know. Like I never heard back from that one fucking jackass. Who's like, yes, my computer not working. It's absolutely an emergency. It's like, no, it's probably not an emergency. Your business doesn't run on your computer. You have like a giant fucking. It's a giant beachfront property that does, like a club, essentially. But, like, the, rich people who own, like, a bunch of fucking clubs and shit by the, beach that I live near. They are, like... Now the stereotype of rich people is that they're just, like, completely delusional and have no idea what normal people live like and deal with. That's like abso-fucking-lutely true. Come on, Dick. Come Well, what the fuck, man? Oh, God. Hunting is kind of a fucking nightmare. There we are. Got you that time, motherfucker. Oh, there's not a save point in this part of town. Interesting. All right, then let's fucking let's go for it. Let's keep playing for a little bit. Pretty much when I'm done this stream, I'm gonna take little baby Layla for a walk, put on rice, and like preheat the oven for a fucking sweet potato. I can get rid of that. I say I don't mind that though. Just like the ability to fucking hunt on the overworld map, kind of cool. Apparently there might be like fishing and shit in this game. And obviously maybe we'll get someone who can break down walls, another that can like unlock doors. It's cool having characters that can do unique shit. It's kind of like in 7 or no, Final Fantasy 9, right? Where like if you have Quinn in your party, you can hunt for frogs, that kind of shit. I like little things like that. It adds to characters' usability and their place in the world. Yeah, get fucked. So I'm playing Final Fantasy 11, figuring out the bizarre mechanic where you buy directly from players. I think I found the people who buy gil from the gil sellers. Oh, like online gil sellers, or is it like in-game gil sellers? Like people giving like real money for fucking gil. Which the fact that that's still a thing is crazy. That is like mind-numbingly crazy. Oh. Marble 3, baby. What is Marble 1? You'll never be able to use this. The fuck is Marble 1 then? This will produce 1 perfect hit. The fuck? Why is that different from Marble? The fuck? Alright. Marble 1 gives you a single critical hit. Marble 3 stops encounters for like 100 steps. What the fuck? It's madness, dude. Oh my god. Killed the legendary white deer. Where is this? I got white meat. It's from birds. I guess, yeah, I guess like white meat as opposed to the dark meat. White antler. This item will recover AP. Alright. We sell for a lot or something. Let's see. Because people are standing around selling common as shit items for like 99 million gil. I looked it up and yeah, that's one method gil sellers deliver gil is you stand in the meeting place and wait for them to buy your useless shit. That's so fucking funny. Whoa, God, why though? Who? But it's Final Fantasy 11. Why do you need that much gil? Like, well, it saves time ultimately. How many hours are you gonna play the game? It's like, yeah, but it's Final Fantasy 11. You can already get a bunch of gil. There's not a whole lot you need gil for in Final Fantasy 11. The fuck? That's so bizarre. That's so bizarre. You know how good those marbles are? It's insane. That's why I haven't been using them, because it's like, it feels like cheating. Even though they sell it at the very first fucking town. But they're fucking great for hunting, because, you know, if you get into a random encounter while you either are chasing down prey, or trying to pick up your trophy from killing prey, all that shit disappears when you leave the battle. There we are. Marble 3 no longer works. The fuck? We've been waiting for you. Who the fuck are you? A good question. See, I have no idea. I mean, there's some gear I bought from the auction house, but at the same time, I also made the money back selling shit from the auction house. Yeah, just crazy. And how do they get that much money? And I mean, I guess they just are less lazy. Especially if they're gonna get money from some rando. But there can't be that much demand for it. There must just be like 2 Chinese guys who work in the fucking system. If someone else is also selling gold, the Chinese dudes just fucking DDoS them or some shit. SWAT them now! SWAT them! I control the stone robot. Give me that key. Well, you don't control the stone robot because I have the key, so that doesn't make a lot of sense, does it, fucker? Let's see what happens when I frost you. Frost you! Wow, alright, they just got absolutely fucked. Alright, now let's try a fry. Let's fry him. I'll do luck up as well. Looked it up, the prices. 10 million gil will cost about $4.50. Alright, I can understand why you would buy it now, right? Because that's like the price of like a McDouble or 2 at McDonald's. But who's getting that 10 million gil to sell for $4.50? They have to be in a third world shithole, which is so funny. That Final Fantasy XI is continuing and perpetuating that system. Fortify you as well. That just cancel out his fucking move? I think it did. Yeah, I think like it interrupted the turn order, him like being in critical. Yeah, we're not gonna auto battle, but we are gonna do this shit. I imagine botters or people are selling their guild to these other people. It's very strange. Wow, that's a lot of fucking experience points. Holy shit. Go reach to level 13. Poopy reaches level 15. Alright. Yeah, that should be like, I cast zombie on enemies or some shit. I'll have to try that next battle. The key works. That's fucking horrifying, okay. What do you mean? Now we go through treasure dungeon, yay. Alright, so there's 2 teleporters from the first teleporter. Alright, I chose poorly. Good. Now, once again, it's an interesting JRPG. If I had this for the Super Nintendo back in the day, I wouldn't mind it. I'm, you know, let me put it this way. I'm enjoying it more than Earthbound. Although, see, I was gonna say, although I'd probably say Earthbound is the better game, but I don't know, dude. I really think Earthbound is, like, overrated as shit. We'll go left. Where's the left? I got an acorn. Yeah. Let's see. like, you've been playing for 20 years, you're maxed out on gil, you probably could make a good chunk of change selling it to a gil seller. Yeah. Even just a little bit, you know, fuck it, why not? I guess my issue with Earthbound is it wasn't that, like, interesting of a combat system. They're like, oh, it's got a rolling counter. It's like, yeah, okay. Okay. Neat. I'm just kind of auto-battling my way through here. And then sometimes you, like, what you needed to do next was really, really opaque, and then the pacing. There's like 1 or 2 points in the game where you get to the next area and you're just like all of a sudden getting like completely ass blasted. And then after that part, you're like sailing the fuck through the game for the rest of the game until like another part. And it's like, did they test some of these areas? Not really consistent. I don't know. I just wasn't fully impressed. So you go right there, and then you got a teleporter there. 2 teleporters, okay. Life 2, Marble 1. This is another thing. If Marble 1, you'd like waste a turn using it just to then cast it. I mean, I guess like Nina can throw Marble 1 on Poopy. Well, then Poopy gets a critical. I guess that's kind of what you want to use it for. Burn a turn of one character so that way the other character can do some crazy shit. The key works. Robot, take us to the lake. Cool. Get a little cutscene, that's neat. There's still that cave on top of the waterfall there we couldn't do anything at. Just kind of had to like mentally remember that one. A little mental reminder. I was gonna say this would be cool if there's like an anime like cutscene a la Phantasy Star 4 or like Lunar, but no. When we destroy the rock, we'll restore the river. Robot, use your power to destroy the rock. So it's voice command, it's like fucking Alexa. Or Siri. Looks like there's a little like base under the water as well. Poopy, we did it. Let me make note of that. Cave at top of northeastern river. Lake with sunken ruin at bottom of lake there, or something like that. It's a little reminder that's there. Yes, now we can return to the village. That's a neat little section. Once again, there's like a section just like this, and I think there was a section like this in Earthbound, but also Dragon Quest IV did it first. Dragon Quest IV is pretty neat. Dragon Quest IV in general was just such a fucking good game. For an NES game, it's still like, it's mind-boggling. I still say like Dragon Quest IV, Mario 3, and Kirby's Adventure. Those are like the 3 best NES games I've ever played. Real good shit. Alright. Then you go inside here and there's like nothing to do in here. Not really sure the purpose of this. Thought maybe, like, removing the rock. Oh, wait, no, it did. Should we do something here? Take a white potion. It's probably a wisdom potion. I like to think it's a white potion. It, like, you know, turns a black person into Michael Jackson. Miss him up by 1. I wish it was more than just 1. I mean, you know, I guess it... Yeah, it doesn't hurt. If it was more than 1, it would help a hell of a lot more. Oh, this is the dungeon. Okay. And that leads here, but what the fuck is here? It's locked. All right. Make a note of that. It's an evil door. It's like the nightmare door from Little Nemo. Black lock. That's a good movie. It's a weird thing where it's just like, what the fuck? It's like a newspaper strip from like the 1920s that then the Japanese really liked, and then when they were making a, like a fucking Western New York paper strip, I think, something like that, comic strip. The Japanese liked it, and then there's like some joint effort of like the Japanese to make an anime movie of it in like the 80s. With like American celebrity voices. And then after that, they made, like, Capcom made an NES game. Very strange. That's probably one of my earliest exposures to anime, that along with Dragon Ball Z and Pokemans. Hey, why am I walking? I can just, like, warp. Oh wow, it also fucked with my party. It's like, oh no, you need the hero to be in the lead. It's like, not really. We can have him be in the center, fuck it. Nina, you can be in the back of the bus, fuck you. Oh yeah, I was gonna teleport, wasn't I? I guess we could try to see if the well is no longer dry. There's another well. Like the northwest. No, that well still sucks. Fuck. Wait, what? Oh, okay. And Ryu can't do anything there either. I wish there's a way to like swap more easily. I want to say in Final Fantasy 3, I think you just hit select. I think Final Fantasy 1 as well. Just to change the sprite. I think that was the thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, and we now have over 100 HP for our main 2 homies. They're in the back, right? Yeah. Once again, Nina doesn't really do enough damage, you know, regardless, for her being in the front row. I'd rather her just, like, take less damage in general. I mean, I feel like the game knows that by having her default back row when you first get her. Oh, wait a minute, let me, just warp. Definitely want to save regardless. We're probably gonna end it soon. I just want to like talk to everyone here. This is Tantar. We are the Forest Clan. I guess you know it's nighttime if the lights are on. I mean, obviously it's dark out, but sometimes it can just be like dusk and still counts as the daytime. Come on, dickhead. How much does the white antler go for? 1,500. Alright, we'll hold on to it. But if I ever need money, then we'll just sell our trophies. Okay, so there are such things as like trophies in this game, essentially. I know the regular antlers don't sell for too much, but I mean, not that you need to sell any of the shit. Yeah, 50. Not a whole lot. White meat, 400. Sick. Regular meat, 250. Neat way to get money. Not that you need it. I just want to sleep at the end, have it be daytime. I think the people in the town will tell you, like, they'll hint at something going on at nighttime if there is something to do there at nighttime. But if it's a new town, like, I'll check it out both. Our two villages will continue to work together. Find a palace, stop by, and pay your respects. Jesus, return to our village. Wait, anyone in the inn during the day? No. Even if you're at the water, you can't always fish. Can you fish yet? Or do I need to, like, change him out for something? I know, maybe we get the fishing pole a la Pokemon or some shit. Alright. We'll have him lead for a little bit. Maybe there has to be bubbles in the water or something. I could have been doing it this whole time, just had no idea. Two villages will continue to work together. Our water's returned, thank you. It's not a good idea to clear cut the trees. Thank you. I mean, we already destroyed the saw. We used it for the one thing we needed, the one dungeon. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Boopy, you should look for the ring. It is hidden in a cave upstream. What the fuck? It's up there. The key is down below. Oh, the black key. Okay. So I need the ring first. Or maybe he just says, hey, you should get the ring. Which, I mean, I guess we'll get the ring if it's fucking good. Not sure how vital it is. Take the herb. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is every time they give you a key item, they're like, also, here's an herb. It's like, thank you. It's like fucking coupons. It's like, alright, the next time you order from us, you'll get a plus 10% off deal. Like, thanks, Capcom. Still recovering from being hit by the Dark Dragon arrow. Is that another of the, like, 8 keys we need or some shit? Or however many keys we need? I don't know how many keys we need. Yeah, that really looks like Ganon from the original Zelda. Or for, Super Nintendo Zelda as well. And that motherfucker really never got back to me. Watch, he's gonna be like, oh, on Memorial Day, fucking, yeah, drive through beach traffic to get to my ass. Fix my fucking computer. It's like, what the fuck? You really can't wait till Tuesday. You gotta have it looked at right now. Once again, company makes money for that shit. I do not. Water's returned. Thank you. Dark dragons destroy the bridge to the port south and to the port town in the south. Our water's returned. Thank you. Two villages will continue to work together. Find a palace, stop and pay for your respects. Yeah, the next time I do some Final Fantasy XI in my own time, though, I'm gonna be doing fucking warrior gear quests. Also, like, finish checking out North Sandoria, which I've almost fully checked out. I guess Thief is high enough there. You might want to just say, fuck it, level that up to like 40 or 50. And start on the gear quest for that as well. Have 3 kitted out classes swap through. Although go figure, I haven't really needed to use Thief that often, because a lot of the bullshit farming for items quests were at the very beginning of the base game. It's kind of fucking scummy. Welcome to Final Fantasy XI, cocksucker. I hope you like the Ninja Turtles, because you're gonna be genociding them. Let's celebrate our freedom with a wedding for Terry and Amelia? Oh god, is this some sort of, like, bestiality fucking wedding? I can understand why the Dark Dragon clan doomed this village. Oh my god. That's literally what they're doing. Interspecies, like, wedding erotica. No wonder the Dark Dragon clan is like, alright, we have to fucking doom the city, stop, like, prevent them from having a water supply. Thanks to you, the wedding is back on schedule. Oh my god, that's really what's happening. Holy shit. Are we fighting for the right side here? I feel like we need to side with the Dark Dragon clan. Because so far we've annihilated a city full of civilians, and we are encouraging interspecies bestiality erotica. We're gonna save and call it, but I feel like we got good progress. We just kind of burned like 50 minutes trying to find that goddamn pot. If it took me any longer, I probably would have caved and looked up a guide, but we haven't had to. So far. But I don't know, it's a goofy game. I don't know, I'd honestly say it's around on par with Earthbound. I know, like, Earthbound fucking fanboys would probably be like, no, Earthbound's a 10 out of 10. It's not. It's not. They're overvaluing the style to fucking hell and back. This game's not bad. It's comfy. I gave Earthbound an 8. I might give this one maybe an 8 or 7.5. It's probably in that, like, ballpark. They're like, maybe Earthbound's better, but, like, I'm enjoying myself with this a bit more. I guess it's not even that, like, I wasn't enjoying myself with Earthbound. It's that with Earthbound, I was expecting a 10 out of 10, and I got, like, an 8 out of 10. And it's like, fuck, guys. What the fuck do you guys see in this game? Like, oh, it's super deep about childhood imagination and wonder and how the world is cruel to people and like reading all sorts of like crazy shit into it. It's like, no, it's about a fucking youth that sets out and kills an alien. With some weird humor along the way. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, baby. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for stream. I'm gonna take this dog out for a walk, try to feed her some nutritious shit. Just give her a bunch of food. See how much she'll fucking wolf it down. And then I guess I'll fucking cook up like a burger or something for me. It's nice weather, why not? But make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. Probably in about 3 or 4 hours, we will start on Final Fantasy 16. We'll do a long Final Fantasy 16 stream. I do want to start that at like around 8 p.m. because when I start at 9 p.m., sometimes I don't end until 1, and that's kind of an issue. Yeah, the game's actually surprisingly addicting. I like Final Fantasy 16. What would I give it so far? Maybe like an 8.5 out of 10. I don't think it reaches 9 territory, but it's pretty fucking good. But guys, make sure you're taking care of yourselves. Tomorrow morning, I might do some Command and Conquer. We might do some more Breath of Fire. We'll be rotating through some shit. It's been a while since I fucked up with Command and Conquer, so we'll have to fire that up and see if I can get through. I know we left off on a really fucked up mission. But guys, much love. Take care of yourselves. Little baby Layla, she's walking over to me. She wants something right now. There, she's shaking her collar. That's what she thinks of you. Low-life degenerates. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm back to my bestiality furry JRPG. No, but much love and take care of yourselves, guys.